In fall of 2025, I started taking a medication for my ADHD, and it did nothing. It wasn't a stimulant. It was not even primarily an ADHD medication. I think it treated blood pressure. But my psychiatrist wanted to try it before we did any stimulants, since they're potentially addictive and stuff like that. It did nothing. I stopped taking it. But while taking it, I gained 50 pounds in 8 months. And this left me feeling shitty, both like literally in terms of I'm tired all the time, but I also can't sleep, and I'm just sort of chronically in a bad mood. And I've got aches and pains, like my body physically hurts. But it also left me feeling embarrassed, I think. Like, I thought that I had conquered this shame about my body. I thought that I had moved on and I was so evolved past that. And then I gained some more weight and I found out that wasn't true. And I still had a lot of the same issues with my body that everyone does. And I want to feel better. Right now, my coping mechanisms for this whole situation have been pretty shitty. Like, I'm not wearing clothes I like because I'm embarrassed to be flaunting my body when it doesn't look how I remember it looking. I have been actually eating more processed, like, sugary foods like ice cream because I feel so bad, and then I eat those feelings, and it's like a toxic loop. So my plan to fix this situation has 3 pillars. It's not really, I mean, it's sort of about losing the weight to be back down to the weight I was before this happened, a little, but I honestly don't know if that's going to happen. And if it is going to happen, it's going to take a long, long time. But it's also just about making sure I feel good and I don't feel guilty for something like this. So maintaining, like, body positivity. I tried body neutrality for a while and I was like, it's fine if I'm ugly. Like, I don't care. Like, your body is here to do a job. I don't expect my body to have to be beautiful. It can just be efficient. Like, it can just work. But then I, like, didn't take care of myself or shower, and I, like, never put on nice outfits and makeup and stuff, which makes me just feel like I'm in a much better mood. So I think body positivity is really the path for me. Like, I'm hot. I gotta remember, you're bad, you know? So I want that. And then another part of it, there's 3 parts. One is food. I feel a lot of shame about the food I eat, and I have a really difficult time maintaining a balanced diet. If I've been doing good for a while, I eventually wind up, like, just going ham on something really sweet and delicious, and then I feel bad about it afterwards. So I want to build a food system where I'm eating things that I enjoy and I feel good after. Food. Other one, movement, exercise. I don't do that shit. I want to do that shit. I have in the past. I had an injury on my foot that was really stopping me from doing a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna get a surgery soon to fix that. But also, I think maybe the problem's fixing itself, question mark. But I need to be doing something to make me feel like I just don't want to lay around all day. I feel very lazy after that happens. And it's difficult finding these opinions in yourself and being like, is that what I think? Like, if I'm judging myself like that, is that really what I think of people? And I definitely want to unpack that, but that's a job for therapy. I can't do that on my own. So what I am going to start doing on my own is moving a little bit every day. And then mental health, which I think I can describe as being myself again. I've struggled with that for a long time, like years, like before this. Okay, some random trash. What you know about Free Slurpee Day? What you know about Free Slurpee Day? Yeah, I've been struggling with my self-identity and who I am and what I like for a while, pretty much since I got to college. And I knew at one point, and I want to return to that. So I feel like I should document this process a little bit to keep me on it. So this is update 1. My plan for food is I've got 2 things that I want to start with that I heard as ways to combat some eating stuff. Number 1 is eat a pound of vegetables every day. I can't do that. But I can eat 12 ounces, which is almost a pound, which is the amount that frozen vegetables are sold in, usually. Where I've been finding them, where they're on sale. So I can do that. Mostly, sort of. And I'm not gonna be eating plain vegetables. I'm gonna be putting like seasonings and cheese on them so that they taste good, because it's more important that they taste good to start, so that I'll keep doing it, and then eventually, once I'm used to it, maybe I can wean myself off of like the extra stuff, like drowning it in cheese, you know what I mean? And it's really not drowning it, I'm just sprinkling some 6 cheese Italian blend over it, you know? The second thing is eating more potatoes. This is why I had to go get tinfoil. I want to eat more potatoes. The video I saw said to eat potatoes every day. Because they're one of the most filling foods there is. Like, not filling, like sustaining. Like, eating a potato will make you feel fuller for longer than almost any other food. And I think that's part of the issue, is that I eat and then I get hungry again very quickly, so I'm looking for something to snack on. And if I can get rid of some of those snacking habits and desires, I think that will make me feel much more secure in my eating habits. The second thing, okay, that's food. Potatoes and vegetables. I'm pretty good on protein, sort of, maybe. The other thing is exercise. And for that, my goal is to be able to do a push-up. And this is embarrassing, no one wants to talk about it, but when you're plus size, heavy set, doing a push-up's hard. Y'all never want to think about how the more you weigh, the more weight you have to move when you're doing calisthenics types things. But you do. You have to be stronger to do it in the first place because you're moving more. So I haven't really been able to do push-ups maybe ever in my life. But I want to be able to be doing push-ups. So starting that goal. And I found a little like video on Pinterest of exercises to do to build up. And it's like, you know, assisted push-ups and planks and shit. And I can do that. So I'm going to start doing that. And then for the mental health one, that's going to be the hardest one. That's going to be the biggest journey. But honestly, making this video right now is already helping, because look at me. I look incredible. Do you know when the last time I looked like this was? When I put on a new outfit I haven't worn before, and jewelry and makeup, and made sure my hair looked good? It's been a second. It's been a hot little minute. The only other time that it happened recently, I mean, it did just happen earlier this week when I went to a concert. And that was what made me be like, fuck, I gotta be doing this more. But right now, I did it for the video. It's actually a different video that I probably have already uploaded by the time you're seeing this. So, you know, it's motivation to do the things that I already wanted to do. I also am cripplingly lonely right now over the summer, and so being able to talk into this camera is really, really relieving some stuff, you know? So, anyway, look at my hair. You're telling me that's not fun? That's fun. I cut it myself. I think I kind of killed it. Anyway, let's go make some potatoes, I guess. Okay, I'm sort of like batch prepping, and the first thing I'm gonna do is make baked potatoes, because what the hell? The first thing I'm gonna do is make baked potatoes. I'm gonna rub olive oil and salt and paprika, and there's no good angle to film from, so like, sorry, but you're not gonna see it, because the only angle to film from is here. I guess I can do that. Do you even want to see it though? Already messing up the tinfoil. Okay, perfect. Love that. Excellent. Yes. Okay. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. I don't know. What's a potato-sized piece of tinfoil? Yeah, that's good. I do need to wash a fork, though. Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. It also said to rub them with olive oil and salt. I'm gonna add paprika in there as well. I don't really know how much to use or what's up. I have seen a lot of people say you should cut oil out of your diet if you wanna, like, lose body fat, but honestly, I just can't imagine wanting to eat food with no oil at all, like just dry. Ew. Dry? Ugh. No, that's not gonna happen. Rest assured, that's not gonna happen. I do need to wash my hands though now. I mean, covered in oil. But I'm also gonna add salt. Oh, why does it get the water on it? I don't know. I'm sort of all over the place right now. Okay, just gonna sort of. Yep. But I've also heard that that olive oil is really good for ADHD. Have y'all heard that? People have told me that. I mean, I guess people haven't told me that. The internet has told me that. Because they've got omega-3s, which are a type of fat, I think, maybe, that helps with brain function, like thinking clearly or something. I don't know. But if that's the case, I need it. If that's real, I gotta get some of that. I can't risk it. Okay, into the oven they go for like an hour, I think. I'm also thinking I'm gonna make like French fry type things. I've got my cast iron skillet. I'm gonna do some olive oil, some salt, some paprika, some black pepper, some garlic powder, and I'm gonna cut this potato into like strips, and I'm gonna like fry it. Not really how a cast iron works, but sort of. And my only worry is that they're not gonna cook. I don't know if they're usually cooked before being Frenched, but we're gonna find out. There she blows. Boom. I hope that tastes good. Sounds good. Sounds good. I know usually people season their fries after they make them, but I'm like, what could it hurt? And I'm about to make some pork chops too. So they're still frozen. Gross. But I'm like, if anything, this is just making my cast iron taste delicious. The last one is the one I'm kind of scared for. I think I'm going to try to make chips. Okay, this time... Wait, what am I going to say? Oh, this time I took my rings off. But my pan is still wet because I just washed it. Okay. Oh, sorry, just grabbed you by the eyes. Here's my chips. Oh my god. I'm a sucker for olive oil. I try to, one thing I would try to do, one thing I'd be down to try to do would be to use more olive oil as opposed to butter, because butter is linked to more cases of like poor heart health and stuff. But no oil at all is like an absolute crime. Like, anyone that's doing that should respect their culinary experience more, frankly. Because how is that even sustainable? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there we go. These still a little raw, but doing well. Oh, I gotta season my potatoes. I'm doing salt. I don't like the feeling of salt between my fingers. Okay, there was a paprika incident, but I think it's gonna be fine. I actually got distracted. Sappho. Sorry. Okay, one more time. I actually got distracted, because I got hungry because it was like something in the PM and I hadn't eaten yet. So I ate those french fries and I forgot to show what they looked like at the end. But they were delicious. And now I'm eating a bag of broccoli. And I might end up having a frozen meal for dinner tonight, because I don't really... No, I'm making pork chops. This is delicious. I seasoned it. I added cheese. It tastes really good. So, but my back hurts like a big problem. So, okay, I ate the french fries, and I've been eating the chips. But there are 2 baked potatoes, and now I'm going to make some pork tenderloin. Nope, that's not what it is. Pork chops. But you guys don't need to see that. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Yeah, I'm a little drunk. But basically what had happened was I was making this video and then I had to move out of my entire housing. And I'm moving in with my parents for 2 weeks. And I'm moving into an apartment and hopefully I'm staying there for 2 years. The rule of 2s, as everyone's familiar with. Look, I only watch YouTube when I'm funny, and I know this channel isn't funny. That's fine. I think I just make these videos to hold myself accountable for the things that are happening in my life. Right now I'm really into Koi Pizzo and Wahoni. I'm really into Bunch of Friends. But I've actually watched all of the Bunch of Friends videos, and I'm having to go into the separate YouTube channels of each member. I've started watching Best Friend Simulator, Best Friend Show, whatever the f, just because I like Bunch of Friends so much and Will is in it. And guess what? It's great. And I think that the pattern is that I just like watching friends hang out. And I hang out with my friends sort of in a certain concept some of the time, but not really. And I like the concept. Also, I record and edit these videos on my phone. So how good are they going to be? Not very. And that's fine. Okay, that's okay. I'm sort of operating off of the idea that this will never be a thing. Even though it looks really fun when they do it, I'm like, this will never be a thing. And so I can post whatever. Which is why I do this sort of like philosophy stuff where I almost am diving into like my insecurities and crazy stuff that is happening in my brain. Because I'm like, no one will ever watch this, see this. And if I blow up, I'll have to go and delete it. Look, I've got a braid on this one side, but on the other side it fell out because the rubber band that was holding it together broke. What is comedy? Every time you download a new dating app, it's like a completely different set of rules. And it's like, I don't know how that works at all. I'm trying to look at the camera, but also look at the screen at the same time. Because it's funnier for me when I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, what am I doing? But my idea is if this ever blew up, it would have to be funny. And so if I'm not funny, it doesn't matter. But also people are always telling me I'm funny, but I don't think I'm funny on this channel. So I think I'm safe. Stop sticking your tongue out. That's gross. And it's strange. Anyway, love ya. And I think I'm gonna do more, maybe, possibly. I just have to move out of where I'm living first and then move in at another place, and then 2 weeks will pass and then I'll get a surgery and then I'll move in at another place and then I'll do it. What if I made videos that were sort of like things to do? Would you like that? I would, so I'm gonna do it. I'm not really asking your opinion. Love, much love. Big kiss. If this is really short when I edit it all together, maybe I'll record another little bit, and maybe I won't.